Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum to all. I hope you are all well by the grace of Almighty Allah. On behalf of my YouTube channel, welcome all of you and congratulations to all who are watching my first video. Today our topic is failure. Yes guys, failure. Failure is a stage in our life at which we become depressed and lose all our sense and we lose the meaning of our life. Even this failure sometimes leads to a catastrophe in our life or leads to a catastrophic stage from which we can never come back and lose the core beauty of our life inside a dark world. You want to become a successful man, guys. You want to become a successful man, you have to face many failures. So if we want to success, we have to know what is failure and how to overcome it. Guys, many people want to avoid failure at all times, and even if it fails, who want to avoid it and not step on it. But if we can bring a positive aspect of this failure inside our brain from the very beginning, then we will be able to overcome the failure very easily and achieve our desired goal. For example, guys, if you look at the lives of some famous people as an example, you can understand it better. Such as the first example, guys, a small boy, the fifth amongst 7 siblings of a poor father, was selling newspaper in a small village to earn his living. He was not exceptionally smart at school but was fascinated by religion and rockets. The first rocket he built crashed. A missile that he built crashed. Believe, guys, the first rocket he built crashed. Also a missile that he built crashed multiple times and he was made a butt of ridicule. He is the person to have scripted the space odyssey of India single-handedly. He is Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, President of India, guys. The next example is Alexander Graham Bell, very famous man. Alexander Graham Bell, you know this. Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone in 1876. It did not ring off the hook with calls from potential backers. After making demonstrations call, President Rutherford has said, "That's an amazing invention, but who would ever want to see one of them?" Next example, guys, is Thomas Edison. You know this name, guys. Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison invented the light bulb. He tried over 2,000 experiments before he got it to work. A young reporter asked him how it felt to fail so many times. He said, "I never failed once. I invented the light bulb. It just happened to be a 2,000-step process." Guys, in those stories, we can notice every famous man had to face many failure in his life. So, there is a failure story behind every celebrity becoming famous. If we want to overcome from failure, we will have to understand about failure properly. Such as, guys, please give me concentration. Failure does not mean you are a failure. It does mean you have not succeeded. Failure does not mean you have accomplished nothing. It does mean you have learned something. Failure does not mean you have been a fool. It does mean you had a lot of faith. Failure does not mean you have been disgraced. It does mean you are willing to try. Failure does not mean, guys, failure does not mean you have been disgraced. It does mean you are willing to try. Believe me, guys, failure does not mean you don't have it. It does mean you have to do something in a different way. Failure does not mean you are inferior. It does mean you are not perfect. Failure does not mean, guys, you are wasting your life. It does mean you have got a reason to start afresh. Failure does not mean you should give up. It does mean you should try harder. Guys, believe me, believe yourself. Failure does not mean you will never make it. It does mean it will take a little longer. Failure does not mean, guys, is the very common and important sentence, guys. Failure does not mean Allah has abandoned you. It does mean God has a better idea for you, guys. So we have to face failure face to face and don't run away from failure and believe in Allah. Guys, please believe in Allah. Don't be depressed. If we can do it, inshallah. We must be overcome from failure, and only then we can find the main goal of our life and be successful. Today guys, I hope you like my video. So far today, I hope my video will be useful in your life, inshallah, guys. If you like the video, please like, comment, share and do subscribe and stay by our side. Thank you for listening me, guys. Please guys, I request you, believe in yourself and and face through failure in face to face. Goodbye, guys. Thank you so much for listening us.